theology is ever since Jesus, many theologians who came out of these mystical foundations, a lot of saints, St. Augustine, St. Thomas, St. Benedict, all of them have a very, very strong mystical foundation. Even St. Ignatius of Loyola, very strong mystical foundations. But before Constantine, we had a very, very vibrant tradition of mystical theology. And unfortunately, Christians don't want to talk about it. And the Catholics, well, they don't want to talk about it either. But the problem is there are hundreds of millions of people leaving the church and embracing other religions, hoping to have some spiritual experiences of their own. They don't realize Christianity has all of it to offer. So they are leaving the church and they're going everywhere, and they're trying to explore other religions to see if they can have spiritual experiences in their life, wisdom in their life. They want to experience these things on their own. And it's not one or two people leaving the church, hundreds of millions. So the book is pretty much written for them. It's a reintroduction of what mystical theology is, what a mystic is like. Non-Catholics think it's some kind of a voodoo culture. Even Catholics are very afraid to embrace it. The traditionalists of the church, they're very reluctant to even talk about it. They would rather hold on to their traditions, and if they would rather retool what they already have, they would rather concentrate on that. As far as changes, as far as embracing mystical theology back, they don't want to touch it. So we don't get to hear, about mystical theology from the traditionalists of the church. And that's the reason why I wrote this book. The second edition is specifically written for that. Number one, all of us have to have an idea of what mysticism in the church really means. And second of all, I need to give an answer to the people who are leaving the church in hundreds of millions in search of other religions for wisdom and the truth, real experience of enlightenment. And they are seeking Hinduism, they are seeking Buddhism, they are seeking all kinds of other religions. But what they are seeking for is very much there in Christianity, in the Bible, in the Gospels. We have them all. It is not something we need to go out and look in other religions.